What a fantastic little gun, FN 502. Hey, you know, being on a shooting range, one of the most important things to have is a shooting bench, and I don't have one. This shooting range has been here probably for 8 years, and so I have built a wooden spool shooting bench. And what I want to do is take you back up to the barn. We're going to go over the measurements of how I built my wooden spool shooting bench, because I couldn't find any measurements online. And so anyway, I just kind of second guessed some stuff, and going off of like what standard bench seating is for like a dining room table or whatever. But anyway, this is what I've been doing for the past 8 years. Whenever I get a chance to come out, I just lay my bag on the ground. But a shooting bench is a must-have for any shooting range. So right now we're going to go back up to the barn, and I'm going to go over the measurements. And that way, if you're interested in doing a simple wooden spool reel to make your shooting bench, most of those things are free. People are willing to get rid of them, so they're just a dime a dozen. And you can probably pick one up for little as nothing. Anyway, let's head up to the barn. We've got our wooden spool, and picked this up for free, and it is a 57-inch diameter spool, and it's 37 inches high. And I kind of wanted to make sure that I had plenty of room, whether I was shooting a rifle or a pistol, that I could use it as a rest. So anyway, kind of took some measurements and kind of also used the lines that were actually up on top of the spool. And what I came up with from the inner core to the outside edge is 17 inches. So with that being said, I knew that I wanted to kind of move my armrest in about 4 inches. So the armrest ends up being 21 inches. And but pretty simple to do. Using a jigsaw, cut it, make your curvature, make sure you're not getting into the inner core of the spool, and then just basically you're cutting out this piece here to make your seat. The seat heights on this one here are 21 and a half, and typical seat heights are anywhere from 24 to 26, but this one here is 21 and a half. That way my wife can sit on here and she's comfortable while she's shooting. Once I was finished with the cutting, and I sanded everything down on the edges so it wouldn't be sharp, I caulked all my seams, and then I used some conduit plugs to fill the holes in on top, and drill holes in there for the water, so that way the water wouldn't stand in there, but also you could put some shells in there if you wanted to. And then for the center core for your spool, your rod that goes through on the center, this is just a 3-inch rubber plug that's threaded, and it will screw in tight. And then on the bottom side, I used old license plates and covered up the exact same hole. That way mice and whatever else couldn't get up inside there and make nest. But anyway, it's ready to go. It's been sitting in the barn for probably a good almost a year, and we kind of been using it as a collect-all, so it's ready to go out here, and I'm ready to get it out of the barn. So next we're going to grab the tractor and take it out there, get it in place, and then we'll be ready to go. We'll have a place to shoot and a good little shooter's bench, and now we can have some fun. The shooter's bench is finally in place after 8 months to a year, however long it's been. But anyway, I'm glad to have it out of the barn, and here it is, and now we can have some fun on the shooting range, and looking forward to it, spending some time back here. It's always good to just to do some target practicing, and hopefully we'll do some videos on some different 22s. And one of the things that I failed to mention too after I sanded this down was I did put some polyurethane on it, so you might think about doing that. It'll help it protect it a little bit better, especially if it's in the sun. The bottom half was a solid stain color that I had, and I just slapped it on there. It'll probably outlast what I have on the top. But anyway, I hope you find some good, useful information on this. Anyway, have fun, be safe, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And we should have some upcoming on our house that we demoed, so don't forget to watch that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.